Welcome back to the podcast, Lions, and we going to look at a video today of another woman going bonkers. Um, this video we're going to be looking at is actually from the Pearly Things network, Pearly Things YouTube channel that I'm going to be doing a response to, and this is just further backing up the proof that women value what other women think over their own relationships and even their own children. If you think I'm capping, if you think I am making this up, you are going to hear it from the horse's mouth. So let me play this video. We'll take a look at it and then we'll come back and we will break it down and dissect it from A to Z and point out the foolish fallacy that is plaguing most modern women today. So here we go. Put on your thinking caps and let's go in. Let's take a dive.
Do OnlyFans models?
Models.
I love how you stop there.
Individuals.
Oh no, wait, hold on.
They're sexy models.
Girls who basically whore themselves out online for money, do they deserve the same kind of men that girls who don't do?
Now, I'm going to interject here for a little bit because this girl here, her name is Christine, and that language was kind of harsh there. I would not use such type language, but she's saying, do women that are promiscuous and run OnlyFans and show their bodies on the internet and not just show their bodies but perform different sexual acts, do they deserve the same type of man as a woman who does not do that or carry themselves in that manner? So let's see what one of the women on this panel has to say about that.
Are they entitled to the same type of man?
As I would say, it's possible now.
So you think a girl who has literally gotten completely butt naked online for as much as we said a Big Mac meal, you think that
Can't do that.
that's the same as a girl who hasn't? You think that they can get the same kind of man?
Can you repeat again the question, because I feel I didn't follow?
So a girl who does OnlyFans, so gets naked online for the same amount of money as a burger, you think she's entitled to the same man as, say, a girl who hasn't done that?
Like a 9-to-5 woman.
You think that they're entitled to the same man?
I mean, it's depend.
For example, yourself compared to an OnlyFans girl, are you both entitled to the same guy?
It can be possible.
So you see, this is the problem I have with women when they.
Notice how she doesn't answer the question. This is a yes or no answer. Her refusal to answer the question proves that women make terrible leaders. Listen, in order to be a leader, you must be decisive. You have to be able to make decisions, especially on the fly a lot of times. You have to be able to make difficult decisions, whether it be to cut down on the workforce, whether it be to limit the budget. You need to make decisions as a leader. This is why women make terrible leaders. This is why it says in the Bible women should not lead over men. Women make terrible leaders. They are unable to lead because they are indecisive and they are not wired to make a decision based on what's best. They're wired to make decisions based on a group thinking theology. They think as a group. They do not think as an individual. Let's go back to the video.
They say this because you're looking at it from a woman's point of view. So you're looking at it from the point of view that benefits women. But now, if you want to look at it from a man's point of view, if you had a son, would you want him to date a woman that's been spitting her body online?
I was give again the same reason because it depends. If the woman is
let's leave it depends. I'm saying
I'm giving my response, and my response is that if that girl is doing it, as I said that she is doing it, and personally the way I see things is going, with the type of content she is putting out, I'm not comfortable with it. No, but if she was doing it and there was a lot of time that passed, or maybe she is into something else, and I feel
But
like
men are so
there's-
short-tempered. They don't look at the details. They just look at the obvious things. They see that
See-
you're OnlyFans or you're not. You're the normal girl or you're not. Whatever normal means.
No,
Yeah,
They're
but
very
we can
simple
see that
men.
there's
That's what it is.
we're trying to get into. I'm just saying, if you had a son, and you heard that he's dating a girl who has been having sex online, selling her body online, and he comes home and tells you, "Mom, I want to marry this girl," would you would you be happy with that decision?
if I have a valuable reason that
It's not
that
valuable.
is worth it,
No, I'm not. Look, you're trying to make. It's a simple question. You don't have any
and
other
I'm giving
information.
my response.
No, you're adding more things to my. I'm the one giving you the situation.
Would you let your son
That's
marry a
my
porn star?
response.
I'm saying if your son, you don't have any other information about the girl, you just hear this is a girl that has been selling her body online. She has had sex online. There are videos of her online having sex with other men.
She's a
And
porn
your
star.
son says he wants to marry her. Would you be happy with that decision?
It is impossible to have your kids who is dating somebody and have no information at certain point. You will know
I'm
who
just
that
giving you the
person
information.
is.
I'm giving you this information. It's not about
I
who the
don't think
person
any.
is.
Guys, so listen. Women are incapable of making a decision without thinking about the group. This is a yes or no question. Yes or no. She can't even answer yes or no because she knows in her heart, she knows what the right answer is, but she's afraid and reluctant to give it because she knows that it would make the group look bad. The truth is, a lot of these women that are, and let's take it off of OnlyFans, but a lot of these women who are loose with their sexuality, who have plenty of partners, she doesn't want to speak out against them because a lot of these women exist in her own family and within her own social circles. So if she was to come out and say that, women in her own social circle and women in her family, it would offend them. It would be a slap against their face. But she knows that this is the truth. But it shows you that women are loyal to the group, not to their sons, not to their husbands. He gave her a scenario. What would you rather your son do? Marry a woman that's on OnlyFans, marry a woman that's not. Would you advise that your son marry someone that was on OnlyFans? Or he took it a step further, someone who was a porn star. And she would not answer the question. She said it depends. Women are loyal to the group. Women are loyal to the group first. First comes the sisterhood, then comes everything else. And the sisterhood takes precedence over their own sons and over their husbands. She knows a woman who is a slut does not deserve a good man, but she won't say it because it'll go against the group. It'll go against the sisterhood. It'll go against some aunties and cousins in her family. Look at the look on her face. Look at the smirk. She knows what the real answer is. She knows what she wants to say, but she can't say it because she's held hostage by the group. If you notice when she was talking, the other girls on the couch are shaking their head no. They know what the right answer is. That's why they were shaking their heads and smiling and laughing. She knows what the right answer is as well, but she's being deceptive and disingenuous because her loyalty does not lay with her son. Her loyalty does not lay with her husband. Her loyalty lays and lies with the women. This is why women make terrible leaders. This is why everything they lead, by and large, goes to hell because they are not built to be leaders. They do not have the attributes that it takes to lead. Leaders do not side with the group. Leaders side with the best course of action in order to move forward. And if that goes against the group, a leader goes against the group. If the group happens to lean in towards the ideal to move forward, then a leader goes with that. But a leader is going to lead. He is not going to take the group into consideration if the group is wrong. Women are the complete opposite. They are susceptible to group thinking, group politics. This is why she cannot answer the question straight. And this is why I don't have debates with women. I don't debate the women at all. At all. Because this is what you get. You can't get a yes or no answer out of most of them. They run you around in circles and they start adding different things into the conversation that was never there before. All in an attempt to not answer yes or no. I ran into this issue for the first and last time 2 years ago when I was trying to have a conversation with a woman about something, and I asked her point blank a yes or no question, and she refused to answer it. Every time I boxed her into a corner, she would draw another corner and add more things into the equation than what I asked her. This is what you get when men try to have a logical and intellectual discussion with a woman. This is what you get most of the time. So I bowed out. I don't even have these conversations with women anymore. What I will do is watch. I will critique. I will use it as a learning experience. And that's exactly what this is. This is an opportunity to learn something. And what you can learn and gather from this video is that women are not logical or long-term thinking people. They are not individualistic. They do not have the propensity and the capacity in general to think for what's better without thinking about the response they give, how it will impact the group as a whole. They do not look at themselves as an individual entity. They look at themselves as a pack, like a pack of wolves. And everything they do and everything they say reflects on the overall pack. So they have to move accordingly. They have to speak accordingly. And they have to make sure they do things accordingly. That's not going to make the pack look bad. Where men are lions. Men go out and do. Men go out and say. Men go out and protect. Men go out and create. Irregardless of how it's going to impact the group. Because sometimes the group is wrong. And it takes a leader, a lion, a person of strength, to go against the group. Women lack that attribute. This is why she refuses to go against the group, and she refuses to give you a yes or no answer. So this is a teachable moment. This is a learning opportunity. When you are dealing with women, modern women, in general, their loyalty lies with the group. Their sons and you come second, but the group comes first. This is not the type of woman that you want to be yoked with. And you can find out what type of woman she is by seeing how she thinks, by asking her the questions that will force her to put you first or put the group first. And this is how you can see. This is how you can tell. This is a way that you can vet. Women that think like this will tell on themselves if you just let them talk. And that's one thing that women love to do, and that's talk. Guys, I'll leave the link below. You can go over and check out the rest of that podcast if you like. I just wanted to pull out that last bit part of it so you can see how women think, and you can see why women think and behave in the way that they do. It is a group mentality and a group mindset. They are like the Borg from Star Trek. They are all on one accord, and they say and do things to back each other up, even at the detriment of themselves, even at the detriment of their sons, even at the detriment of their own families and of their own marriages. So guys, you have to move accordingly. that is all. That is my final take. Leave your comments below. Check out that podcast if you like. But I'm out. Talk to you soon.